trying to teach our kids today in school? Homosexuality. Is they not trying to teach that in schools? Yes. Yes, they got what they got, drag queen, what they call it? No, they call it something, huh? No, when they're reading to them, drag queen read time or something like that.
Reading time, circle time, all of that.
You got drag queens reading to kindergartens. Element, that's foul. Right?
Right.
They saying it's okay for a woman, right? They saying it's okay for a woman to say she's a man. Or they saying it's okay for a woman to say I like women. Or they saying it's okay for a man to say I like men. Or I could be a man could be a woman. Is that so? Can a man be a woman? Can a woman be a man? Right? Can a woman like a woman? Huh? I can't hear you. Wait. Say that again. How old are you, sis? 14 years old? Who you stay with? Mom? Your cousin? Do you believe in the Bible? You do? You stuttered like you don't. Do you believe in the Bible? Alright, let's get Zephaniah 2:1. We're gonna wait. This Zephaniah 2:1. So what he's saying is heavy, right? He's saying that not just get with us for no any reason, get with us because God saved it. You understand? God saved this, right? We have one thing in common. We have the same blood in us, right? Watch this. We got the same atrocities that's happening to us. All over the world that's happening to us, right? Read that.
Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation, not desire.
You hear that? He's not speaking to everybody. He's speaking to a specific people. Read it again. I want you to pay attention.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desire.
Gather together, O nation that's not desired. What nation that's in the earth that's not desired, that nobody likes? Yes. Yes. Black people, Hispanic people, Native American people. We are not desired. They don't like us. Right? If they liked us, guess what? We'll have our own gas stations. Right? We'll have our own schools. We'll have our own hospitals. You understand? We got to go to their schools. We got to go to their gas stations. We got to go to their grocery stores. We don't have our own. The neighborhoods we occupy, we don't own them. We occupy them. So it's not our community. You understand? Another nation can put us out. So he's saying the Bible said we need to gather together. That's what we need to do. That's what he's saying. Read that one more time.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation, not desire. Before the decree bring forth.
You hear that? Before the decree bring forth. You understand? You know what the decree? War. War. Before them bombs drop. You understand? We got to get together now before the bombs drop. You understand? And we got to come together in the laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Read.
Before the day pass as the time. Before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you.
You see that? Before the fierce anger of the Lord become upon us. You can't have that. We got to come together. Do you know? All right. By him reading Deuteronomy chapter 28, do you understand you're an Israelite? Do you understand that? So you don't understand you're an Israelite, right? I'm going to show you something. Let's go back to Deuteronomy chapter 28. I want you to listen carefully. I want you to listen very careful, all right? Because this is very important. You say you believe, right? Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
Do you know anything about Moses and the Israelites? Do you know anything about it? Okay. So right here, I'm gonna give you some history. All right. The Israelites was in slavery in Egypt. Right. Moses went to the Pharaoh of the day, right, and told him, "Let my people go. Let God's people go." Right. He ended up letting God's people go after the 10 plagues was put upon Egypt. He ended up letting them go. Now, they went through the Red Sea and they at Mount Sinai right here. You understand? Now, before they go, he was giving them the land of milk and honey. Before they went into that land, right, he was giving them instructions. What to do and what not to do. Right? He was only speaking to those chosen people. Right? That's you and I. And I'm going to show you that's you and I. All right? Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So he said, listen, all these curses are going to come upon you and overtake you. Only you. You know what that means? You're going to be in the ghettos, and I'm going to show you that. Read.
Verse 16, cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Where we at right now? A city, right? He said, cursed shall thou be in the cities. Now, is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? It's bad. He said, cursed shall you be, meaning the people, the Israelites. You're going to be cursed in the cities in the future. This is a future prophecy. Right. This book is filled with prophecies, right? And we are living this prophecy right here. Read it again.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
He said, cursed shalt thou be in the cities. Now, how are we cursed in the cities? I'm going to show you. Look at this. Do you see this in the white neighborhoods? People hanging outside drunk. In the Chinese neighborhoods, the Arab neighborhoods. You understand? The murder, right? We don't own nothing. That's a curse.
That's right.
He said, cursed shall you be in the cities. You ever wonder why we don't own anything? You ever wonder that? Yes. You want me to show you? That's in the Bible. Get that.
Verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
He said the strangers amongst us is going to get very high. They are above us, and we're going to become down very low. We at the bottom of society, sis. Read.
He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
You hear that? He said we're going to lend. They're not going to lend. We're not going to lend to them, but they're going to lend to us. We don't have no banks, do we? We don't own no banks. We got to go to them. If we want a car or a house, we got to go get a loan from them. Right. They don't get loans from us, do they? No. Read.
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
We are the tail, and they are the head. You understand? Right. Why you think when you come outside, who police our communities? Us or them? Who police their communities? Us or them? You see that?
Break it up.
They police their own communities.
That's right.
We don't police our own communities. They the head. They come in and regulate things. Is that fair? So why? Why are we allowed them to do this?
Right.
Because we don't know who we are. Wow. You understand? If we know who we are, you'll be like, no, we good. We don't need that. We don't need to be having gang banging. We don't need no Crips and Bloods. Right. We don't need that. You don't need no steppers. You know what a stepper is? You know what that is? What is that? A what? People who kill. Do you know that's in the Bible? Hold that, get Proverbs. We're going to come back here. I'm going to show you stepping in the Bible. Proverbs 1 and verse 10. Read.
The book of Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 10.
Yep.
My son, if sinners entice thee...
Is gang members sinners? How they sinners? How so? Because he said if sinners entice thee. You know what entice thee means? Peer pressure. You ever heard of peer pressure? Right. That's entice. So, who do that? It says, read it again.
My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not.
It says sinners entice thee. Don't gang members pressure people, entice people, right? Right. Read.
If they say, come with us, let us slay, wait for blood. Let us fight privily for the innocent without cause.
Don't that sound familiar? Don't that sound like gangs? That's gangs in the Bible. He's telling you not to listen to them. Don't do what they do. Read.
Let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole as those that go down into the pit. We shall find all precious substance.
Don't they steal? Yeah, I'll catch you lacking. What's yours is mine. That's what they're talking about right here. Watch this. Read.
We shall fill our houses with spoil.
With stolen stuff, stolen goods. That's what spoil means. Right? I'm going to take what's yours, going to be mine. We can't do that. Right. Read.
Cast in thy lot among us,
So once we get our stuff together, right, we're going to split the goods. Right? Read.
Let us all have one purse. My son, walk not thou in the way with them.
Don't walk in the way with them. You don't have to be with these games in Oklahoma. You got Hoovers, Bloods, GDs. Like I don't know all the gang members they'll have out here in Oklahoma, but I know it's a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? He said, don't walk in the way with them. Right? Don't do that. Read.
For their feet run to evil.
Their feet what? Their feet do what?
For their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood.
You see that? And make haste to shed blood. Stepping right there. He said, don't do that. Don't shed blood. And you know who blood they shed? Our own brother. Yes.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Leviticus 19:17.
Bring it up.
Read that. It says, we should not do that to one another. The Bible said don't do that. The Christian church has failed us. Because you don't even know who you are. I'm going to ask you again. What's your nationality? Do you know? Do you know what your nationality is? Before you came up here, right? Did you know who your nationality? No, you didn't. So she said Judah. She said Judah, right?
That's right.
Read.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
You know what rebuke means? Do you know what that word means? Huh? To correct. To correct you. If you're going off wrong, we got to correct you. Just like, all right, for example, what are they trying to teach our kids today in school? Homosexuality. Is they not trying to teach that in schools? Yes. Yes, they got what they got, drag queen, what they call it? No, they call it something, huh? No, when they're reading to them, drag queen read time or something like
Reading
that.
time, circle time, all of that.
You got drag queens reading to kindergarten. Element, that's foul. Right?
Right.
They saying it's okay for a woman, right? They saying it's okay for a woman to say she's a man. Or they saying it's okay for a woman to say I like women. Or they saying it's okay for a man to say I like men. Or I can be a man could be a woman. Is that so? Can a man be a woman? Can a woman be a man? Right? Can a woman like a woman? Huh? I can't hear you. Wait. Say that again? You said something before that. I'm going to tell you this, sis. Nowhere in the world that a woman is inordinate affection. It's not right.
Right.
They cannot, like, they don't know what that is. They think they love a woman.
Right.
They think they can love a woman, but they can't. It's not right. You know God is going to kill a person who practiced that? Did you know that? You know that. So I'm going to show you some more. I'm going to go back to Deuteronomy chapter 20. Oh, did we finish this?
Yes.
Let's read it again. Let's read it again. Look what God said we're not supposed to do to each other. Read.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
He said we should not hate thy brother in our heart, right? You know how we can hate each other? By killing one another.
Right.
By stealing from one another.
Right.
By banging on one another. You understand? That's hatred. You understand? We sleep with our sisters and then leave them by themselves. Then the sisters don't understand love. She's sleeping from man to man. She don't even know the baby, who the baby father is sometimes. She ain't gonna say that out loud, but she knows she don't know who that baby father is. Right. She's sleeping with this man, that man, this man, that man. You understand? That's not right. That's not loving yourself. That's not loving your neighbor.
Right.
You understand? We have to come back to God and come out of this horrible lifestyle we living in.
Right.
You understand? Because a lot of us who living like this said we believe in God. But if I ask you, can you match your life up to this Bible, the righteous way, you can't do it.
Bring it up.
We have to be able to stand. I'm gonna show you something. Get finish that and get Revelations after that. Finish that.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him.
You see that? And not suffer sin upon him. Let me show you. Let me give you an example of what that's like. Let's say they have a line around the corner, right? Right? And I just came from around there. I got away from the line, and I see you walking that way, and I don't tell you nothing. Do I love you? What I do? I hate you.
Right.
That's what I do. I hate you. I allow you just to go get tore up by the line. You understand what I'm saying, sis? That's not right. That's not right. Now read that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 20 and verse 10. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone.
Hear that? For the devil that, hey sis, what's your name? Shari. You know what we're going over right now? We're going over, do you know your nationality? What's your nationality? That's what we're going over. Do you believe in the Bible?
Yes.
You believe in, look, listen to this. What's your name again, sis? I'm sorry. Leilani? Leilani? I'm gonna call you Layla. What they call you? Lonnie. I'm gonna call you Lonnie. All right. I don't want to butcher your name, sis. Now listen to me. Listen to me. Y'all both believe in the Bible. Y'all both believe in the Bible. You understand that? But y'all didn't know who y'all were. That's baffling. That means the Christian church has failed us.
Right.
Do you know God made us? You know that, right? So wouldn't he tell us who we were if he made us? Right? He would know who he was. Because he said, read Jeremiah, read this first and then get Jeremiah 1:5. Read.
And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are.
So remember, he said he gonna throw this beast away that deceived us. A person that's deceiving you, he's not gonna tell you, I'm deceiving you. You deceived. You don't know. You don't know. You deceived. So he said, listen, I'm gonna get rid of that beast. That beast gonna go. I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put him away.
Right.
But are you deceived? Are you deceived? Let's find out. Read.
And shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. And I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and heaven fled away.
No one can stand against God. No kingdom. Read. They can't find no place for themselves either. Read.
And there was found no place for them. And I saw the dead, small and great.
They can't hide from God. The small and great is going to, I don't care how rich they are and how poor they are, they're going to stand before God. Read.
And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before God. And the books were opened. And another book was opened, which is the book of life.
So it says the books was open, and another book was open, was the books of life. Now I got a question. What was the books? Because you got the book of life. This is the book of life, right? What was the other books? Do you know? Do you know? That's the book about you, me, him, us. Right? Watch, I'm gonna show you. Read.
And those things which were written in the books.
See, everything you're doing is being written down. You got an angel signed to you, sis. So everything you're doing, yeah, he's writing it down. You think you're getting away with it? You ain't getting away with it. Because at the end of the day, God gonna judge you for everything you're doing. Right. Now look, you might be looking like, all right, I gotta go. But I'm telling you, you better listen, because this is gonna save your life.
Right.
You understand? You're gonna wish you had time.
Bring it out.
You understand? Watch this, read.
And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books.
They said, you can't judge me. You won't be judged.
Right.
That's a lie from the pits of hell. We're supposed to judge each other. You got kids?
No, nieces and nephews.
You got nieces and nephews that you love, right?
Yeah.
Would you tell your nieces and nephews you can just get in the car with anybody you want? Why? Why they can't get in the car with anybody they want? You're judging them. What they gonna do? What they gonna do when they get in the car with anybody? What you mean anything? You judging them, sis. You can't judge them.
Bring it up.
You judging them. You see how stupid that sounds? You gonna tell your kid, You want to tell people you can't judge, but you judge people all day. You don't mess with them. Why? Because something bad happen to them. You better judge.
That's right.
That's what the sermon is.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.